Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode from Get in Football. Today, we are going to be talking about the review of Brighton versus Manchester United, which took place a couple of days back, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's interesting and exciting press conference, and the preview of tomorrow's game against Bournemouth. So, guys, stay tuned and please subscribe if you have not done it yet. First things first, Brighton nil, United 3. Let's talk about Brighton. They had beaten Arsenal, which was expected. Then they went and they drew against Leicester City. Again, that was brilliant news for us. They came up against us. And if I have to say, out of the remaining fixtures we had, Brighton would have been the second most toughest game after Leicester City, who we play in the very last game week. But, what a performance by the lads. I mean, the first half, we literally bossed Brighton. We, created chances one after the another. And our golden boy, Mason Greenwood, with the first goal. Absolutely phenomenal finish. Van Persie-esque. Let people call him whatever he want. He is our academy product. And he's going to go very, very, very big in the years to come. And of course, you can't have a video without talking about Bruno Fernandes. Man has been on fire. 5 goals, 3 assists in 8 Premier League starts. It's phenomenal. He has literally changed the fortune of this club. He got 2 goals against Brighton. One from outside the box and one classic counter-attack. Reminiscent of the one against Arsenal where, Ronaldo, Rooney, all that. What a counter-attack. And literally rolled back the years, and it was a phenomenal display. And 3 points, and also very important that Leicester and Chelsea both lost, which means we are just 3 points behind Leicester and 2 behind Chelsea, and we have favourable fixtures. So there's a lot to look forward to. Talking about Ole's press conference, which was today. The first question was mainly about Mason Greenwood again. I mean, he is 18 years old. At this age, most of us are preparing, they'll be thinking, oh, which college am I going to go to? Oh, what am I going to pursue? This man has banged 6 goals, has 1 assist in the Premier League, and overall has 13 goals, 3 assists. He is a sensation. Also, Arsenal had signed some winger from France. I don't know, Nicolas Pepe. Yeah, his name. Nicolas Pepe has literally, he has obviously played way more minutes than Mason Greenwood this season. He has, if not started all the games, he has started maybe say 70% of the games for Arsenal, maybe. He has way more minutes under his belt than Mason Greenwood. He has 8 goals, 8 assists in this entire season, including your FA Cup, Europa League, Premier League, everything. Greenwood has 13 goals and 3 assists. I'm not saying anything else. That's it. One is an academy product, another is an 80 million buy from Lille. Moving on, Ole was asked about the fact that the upcoming fixtures look very tempting and very easy for the club. And his response was this. And whatever he spoke are absolute facts. He was like, we play Bournemouth next, we have lost against them. We play Villa, we have drawn against them. We play Southampton, we have drawn against them. We play Crystal Palace, we have lost, and West Ham, we have lost before playing Leicester. So he was saying, these easy fixtures, we have literally dropped so many points in the next, the opponents which we're going to play in the next 5 games. So he said this is not going to be easy. They're all fighting for their lives, and when clubs fight for their lives, they give their best. We saw that with West Ham like a couple of days back when they stunned Chelsea. And literally, it's all in our hands. Top 4 is in our hands. We win all our games and we get top 4. Definitely. Because you're not going to have Leicester City winning all their games, Chelsea winning all their games. That's not going to happen. So good chance we're going to get top 4. We need to, carry on the form. He was also asked if there'll be any rotation and all that. Now comes the important part. He was telling that there are a couple of players who have got knocks and might be rotated in this game, and my gut feeling is one of them is Bruno Fernandes. Not only the knocks, but the man has played how much? 90 minutes against Tottenham. then another 90 against Sheffield, 120 against Norwich, and another 90 against Brighton. He has played non-stop, and he actually does deserve a rest. Even though dropping him and bringing anyone else, say a Pereira in, is a massive downgrade, he deserves a rest. And rather than having him injured for next 5 to 6 games, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will, might rotate him and get Andreas Pereira in or something, which is obviously sad, but I think that's the way to go. No matter how big a downgrade Andreas Pereira is to Bruno Fernandes, but I think it's necessary. Some other point of time, this was bound to happen. So I feel that will happen. And he was also asked about Jude Bellingham, if he's coming to Manchester United, or we all know that strong links that he's going to join Dortmund very soon. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just completely avoided the question, said no comments. He didn't want to say anything about this transfer rumor. Also talked about clean sheets. We have had many clean sheets, and our defense, De Gea, have been questioned a lot, but what else do you want? We're getting clean sheets. You can't expect anything better than that from the defense. Wan-Bissaka is improving going forward as well. So all in all, a very positive atmosphere. Now we're going to be playing Bournemouth tomorrow, and here's my predicted 11. De Gea at goal, Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw as our wing backs, and we're going to have Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof playing as centre backs, and Nemanja Matic, Paul Pogba, and I think Andreas Pereira will play instead of Bruno Fernandes. Mason Greenwood down the right wing, Marcus Rashford down the left wing, and Anthony Martial playing up front. This is my 11. I think even without Bruno Fernandes, we should be comfortably able to beat Bournemouth. They're really struggling. They lost 4-1 to Newcastle. Who loses 4-1 to Newcastle? It's like Newcastle, I've never seen a single game where Newcastle have attacked. I'm not kidding. I've never. They just sit back and they hit teams on the break. Okay, that's what we were before Bruno came, but nevertheless, they used to be the same against relegation, relegation zone sides as well. I've never seen Newcastle attack. 4-1 against Newcastle. Bournemouth's in big trouble. Also, Callum Wilson's not going to play because he's suspended. So, I think it's going to be a routine game. I've predicted 2-0 victory tomorrow, and hopefully we don't, get complacent, considering, we are playing a relegation team. And more often than not, people take such teams lightly and end up dropping points. We already saw that with Chelsea. Now the door is wide open. It's in our hands. We need top 4, and we need to go grab top 4. We need to play our A game tomorrow, get the win, and hopefully if we can get the win in, probably the first 55 or 60 minutes, if we are 2-0 or 3-0 up, we can even, rest the likes of Rashford or Martial so that they can be fit for the next game, because fixtures are coming thick and fast. We are already qualified in the FA Cup, playing the semi-final against Chelsea, and games are coming thick and fast. I think in the period of 12th July to 28th July, we are playing, I think, 4 games in that period. 12th, 14th, 16th, if I'm not wrong. And I think we play Chelsea, and then we have midweek, one more game against who do we play in the midweek? West Ham, and then again another game to finish off against Leicester. So fixtures are coming tight and fast. Our players need rest, and that's what makes the fact that you need to kill the game off in the first 50 to 60 minutes a very important factor, so that they get adequate rest. So yeah, I predict a 2-0 victory, and I hope it turns out that way. And obviously there's always the slight hope that Leicester, Chelsea, Wolves drop points, which helps us progress. So that's it from my side. Thanks a lot for watching. Drop in a like, subscribe, share, and drop in your comments, your suggestions. What do you feel? Where will United end up? What do you think will happen tomorrow? And literally anything you want to tell us about. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.